Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1973 EEC 50p, as we can see on screen now. This is a very simple design and was the first ever commemorative 50p coin, released in 1973. As you can see there, the date to the centre, below which is the big number 50, and then pence, of course, giving us the value. Now the design, we can see there are multiple hands all linked together in a ring around the centre of the coin. These hands represent different European countries, as it is commemorating the EEC, the European Economic Communities. As we can see there, there's one smaller hand, which is a female hand, and most of them do look to be male hands. As we know, the 50p coin was released in 1969, and the first commemorative one came out in 1973, but after this coin's release, it would be another 21 years until 1994, until the next commemorative 50p was released. So one-off for a while in this time. Moving on to the obverse, we can see the portrait there of a younger Queen Elizabeth II. This is the Arnold Machin portrait, released especially for decimalisation. To the sides of the Queen, you can see the legend there, which reads DG Reg FD Elizabeth II, or in English meaning Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. So the Queen's titles as Queen and her link to being chosen by God. Now we can see there's no milling on this coin, as the unique seven-sided shape of the coin makes it impervious to clipping, as it'd be very kind of obvious if any of the corners or sides were clipped off or shaved off, but this wouldn't happen because it was no precious metal within the coin, so it's safe from clipping in these days. Onto the facts and figures of the coin. This is of course a coin minted at the Llantrisant Mint in South Wales, where the Royal Mint moved for decimalisation, so this is one of the earlier coins to be made there, and it's composed of a cupro-nickel alloy, so 75% copper and 25% nickel, as 50p pieces are still made out of today over 50 years later. The weight of the coin is 13.5 grams, so much heavier than today's one, with a diameter of 30mm, so much larger, thicker and heavier coin than the current one, as it was downsized in 1997. This is the most common commemorative 50p, with a mintage of 89,775,000, dwarfing that of Benjamin Bunny, the current in circulation most common 50p commemorative. The 50p coin is of course worth 50p, which is £1/2 of a pound, so there's two of these coins to every pound. And in 1973, when this coin was released, 50p was equal to £7.58 today, so a huge amount of buying power for just a 50p, £7.58, a good chunk of money for this coin when it was used and spent back in the day, and it was demonetised in 1997, like I say, the year that they downsized these large 50p's. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin today for a collector, it'll sell for around 75p in poor condition, around £1.99 in fine condition, around £2.85 in extremely fine condition, and then up to around £5 in uncirculated grade. So a very cheap coin to get if you're looking to add this one to your collection, and it's a nice one to get in your collection as it is the UK's first ever commemorative 50p to be released, of course the first of many, as the Royal Mint release very many to this current day. So there we go, please subscribe, thank you for watching if you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.